Hi there, I'm Josh. Welcome to Air Conditioner Lab, where we review a wide range of home appliances and HVAC products to help you find the right fit for your needs. In this video, I'll be counting down my top picks for dehumidifiers with a built-in pump. These models take continuous drainage to the next level. Instead of relying on gravity, a pump allows you to move water up and away from the unit, whether that's into a sink, out a window, or even to another room. Before we get started, just a quick note. Dehumidifiers are measured in ppd, or pints per day. That's the maximum amount of moisture the unit can pull from the air in 24 hours. All product models and links are listed in the description below. Let's jump into my top 4 dehumidifiers with a pump. Kicking off my list with the biggest powerhouse of the bunch, a dehumidifier from Waykar. This model can remove an astounding 150 pints of moisture per day, and Waykar claims it can handle up to 7,000 square feet of coverage. Now, that number feels a little ambitious for a unit this compact, but for a retail price of around $450, it's hard not to be impressed. Here's the catch. Don't buy this one if you plan to rely on the water tank alone. It only holds 14.7 pints, which is less than 10% of its daily capacity, so you'd be emptying it constantly. That's why this Waykar model shines specifically when you use the built-in pump with continuous drainage. Waykar includes a hose in the box, but it's only about 3.5 feet long, so I typically recommend buying a longer one that gives you more options and allows for vertical draining. Size-wise, the Waykar dehumidifier is surprisingly compact. It measures about 10 by 15 by 24 inches, so it will make a suitable companion for nearly any space. It's also ENERGY STAR certified, meaning it won't spike your electric bill even if you run it for an entire season. I'm always a bit skeptical when a company doesn't disclose the noise level of their models, but in my own testing, I measured this Waykar dehumidifier at around 50 decibels, which is perfectly acceptable for a unit of this size and strength. I actually ran this 150 ppd dehumidifier in a friend's detached art studio after a water leak, and it dried things up faster than I expected. It may not be a household name like Frigidaire, but Waykar really punches above its weight here. Speaking of Frigidaire, they're up next on my list with their 60-pint dehumidifier with built-in pump. This Frigidaire dehumidifier is rated for up to 4,500 square feet, though in my experience it performs best in spaces closer to 3,000 square feet. It does remove a solid 60 pints of moisture per day, which isn't as massive as the 150-pint Waykar, but it's plenty for most basements, garages, and medium-sized homes. The 2.6-gallon tank gives you some breathing room if you don't want to set up drainage right away, but since I'm focusing on pump models here, it's important that I tell you that Frigidaire does not include a hose with the model. The good news is that it accepts any universal 5/8-inch hose, and you can usually grab one online or at a local hardware store for under $15. Now, what really sets this Frigidaire apart is its ability to operate in temperatures as low as 41 degrees Fahrenheit. That makes it an excellent choice for cooler basements, garages, or even seasonal cottages, places where many other portable dehumidifiers would struggle or freeze up. While it's not ENERGY STAR certified like some of the other models on this list, it makes up for it with simplicity. The intuitive touch panel is refreshingly easy to use with no complicated settings to fuss with. At 53 decibels, it's quiet enough for a basement or laundry area, and it blends right into the background during day-to-day use. If you want a reliable, no-fuss dehumidifier that can handle cooler environments, the Frigidaire 60-pint is a straightforward choice. Next up at number 2 is the Midea Cube. This one is hands down the quietest dehumidifier with a pump on my list at just 42 decibels. Right out of the box, Midea includes a 16-foot drain hose, which gives you a ton of flexibility for continuous drainage. I actually use this one in my garage with a pump running in its compact nested design, and it handled the job flawlessly. That's right. This Midea model allows you to run it in the extended upright position or collapse it down and set it on a countertop or shelf. That flexibility makes it great for quick, temporary setups like draining straight into a sink. The Midea Cube is rated for 4,500 square feet and pulls up to 50 pints per day, It's also Energy Star certified like the Waykar model. The 4.2-gallon tank is much larger than most 50-pint units, so if you're not using the pump, you'll be making far fewer trips to empty it. And when you do use the pump, that oversized tank works as a nice buffer so the unit never feels like it's scrambling to keep up. The Midea Cube has Wi-Fi controls on top of everything else, and it's one of the most versatile, user-friendly dehumidifiers out there. If quiet performance and flexibility are your top priorities, the Midea Cube is a fantastic choice. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1 is the HomeLabs dehumidifier. Basically, an all-in-one package for under $330. Like the Midea Cube, the HomeLabs is a 50-pint model rated for spaces up to 4,500 square feet. Some listings even push that number to 7,000 square feet, but that's way too generous for a 50-pint dehumidifier. Still, in real-world use, it works fantastically in the area you set it up, especially large open spaces like basements or main living areas with moderate humidity. The HomeLabs dehumidifier's built-in pump comes with a 5-foot drain hose included, which is enough for most setups. If you need to run the line farther, you may want to pick up a longer hose, but for many homes, it's plug-and-play right out of the box. The Wi-Fi connectivity is another big win here. The HomeLabs companion app makes it easy to adjust settings and even reminds you when it's time to clean or service the unit. Something that's easy to forget with a set-it-and-forget-it system. Noise levels land at about 53 decibels, which puts it on par with the Frigidaire and louder than the Midea Cube, but still quiet enough to keep in your living areas. With a modern design, reliable performance, smart features, and a price that undercuts most of its competitors, the HomeLabs dehumidifier is the best balance of value and performance you'll find in a pump-equipped dehumidifier today. And there you have it, 4 excellent dehumidifiers with pumps designed for consistent, continuous drainage so you can run your unit with almost no effort at all. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You'll also find all product links plus our most up-to-date article on airconditionerlab.com in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.